Alright guys, what is going on? So today we are going to be diving into actually my own gameplay. I want to critique my own gameplay here a little bit from a match that I wasn't even really trying to play seriously, if that makes sense. But I just want to go over some things that I did right, some things I did wrong. Because really, I'm trying to get better at this game, and I'm trying to improve, and I'm definitely not the greatest player there ever has been, or ever will be, but I do think that I can hold my own most of the time, and a lot of times it just has to do with positioning and who fires first, and, who has the better skill set, really. I mean, if you can outthink your opponent, a lot of times you can win the gunfight. And so we're just going to kind of critique my gameplay here a little bit and kind of see how it goes, and I hope that this will be the first of many more videos like this, and hope that you guys like it. So we are going to dive into the match and see what there is to see. Y'all come on for the ride. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so it's me and Jedediah, and we're playing, pretty sure we're playing Vanguard duos in this match. So I'm gonna bring that my desktop audio down there just a little bit. So obviously this is pregame, just kind of messing around, and I can't remember where we drop in this match, but we'll see. In fact, I'm gonna skip it forward here just a little bit. Also, for whatever reason, I was having some real latency issues on my stream in this particular match. So I don't know exactly what was going on with that, but I think I've got it worked out now. Anyways, that is beside the point now, because this is a recording. So yeah. He likes to make jokes like that, so, but it's kind of funny, where we died. It took us forever to find the bunker at Runway, by the way, which, if you don't know where it's at, let me know in the comments down below this video, and I'll let you know where it's at. I don't know why I'm flying sideways, because they changed that, so now whether you fly forward or whether you fly sideways, you go the same speed, so it doesn't really matter. I'm actually gonna skip this forward just a little bit.
I don't even know where the
See?
actual hole is, so. You see it anywhere?
This is actually the first time I've ever done a video like this, so I'm really hoping this turns out good. We'll see. We'll see. So, been trying to get familiar with other places on the map. Dropped Peak a lot, and kind of dropped Power Plant a lot, especially with the new bunkers now. But Peak's a really good spot for some loot.
Oh, somebody in there?
But so is Runway.
Maybe one or two.
Okay, so I'm asking him how many there are, because I want to know if he got one of them, or if there's still two teams. Yeah, I don't know if y'all have noticed that, but it seems like everybody you encounter is the Wyatt skin. I think it might be some kind of glitch, I'm not sure. So, what I'm doing right now, I actually really need to quit doing, is crouch walking. It doesn't really help you that much. I mean, it does silence you a little bit, but it also makes your movement slower. And if you need to react to something quickly, it's one extra step you have to do to get back up into a standing position. So he won his gulag. He's coming back, and we're gonna see what we can do here. I actually don't really remember much about this match, but I wanted to come back and get a recording of it, just to kind of see, watch my play from a recording and see how I actually play. So I'm doing this for myself to try and get better. I'm also doing this to hopefully help some of you guys, maybe learn from my mistakes, or if I happen to do something that's pretty good, learn from that, So, because every now and then I do pull off a pretty cool play. Yes, I do say so myself. Oh, like, see here? Okay. See, let's pause that for a second there. So let's just go back just a little bit. And so I'm down here. I know there's people here because I can hear them, but I don't know where they're at. Forgive the lag there. So I hear the guy, and just, that's why it pays to get a decent headset where you can hear. I hear his footsteps because I actually think he jumped off the top. And see, I didn't know his buddy was in there. Got his buddy. But gosh, might be a little loud. Turn that down some. Hopefully you can hear all this. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again to make sure. Alright, so I don't remember if I won my gulag here or not. Gulags are very critical. You've got to try and outplay them because it's a 1v1. So I usually always see. I don't know how I won that, guys. My aim was all off. I was shaking all over the place. That gun has a ton of recoil, and but I usually always go to whatever side has those little train car looking things on them or whatever they are. Because I feel like I have a little bit of cover, and more often than not, that's the way the other person goes too. And so I just try to be prepared for there being somebody there. Alright, so land on loadout. This is always iffy, but I don't see any other boxes around, so hopefully no one's camping this one. I'm going with my Car 98 and my MP40. I'm not a big fan of the Vanguard Car 98, to be honest. It's much slower than the Modern Warfare Car 98, and that's the one I really prefer when I'm sniping. Alright, so we're just looking for a supply run. We're just kind of, I don't know, I want to start taking the games more seriously. I want to start actually having a plan going into the game and deciding, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to, get bounties, get, whatever, and see what we can do. But I think this is a part where it starts getting kind of interesting, because we see some people. Yep, see, all right. Anytime somebody shoots and they're not suppressed, they're going to show up on your your radar. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Also, if you're playing Warzone and you don't have your radar set to square instead of circle, you need to change it to square. It gives you actually more sight on your radar. You can see a little bit more than you can with the circle, and it just it makes it a lot easier. So just kind of looting right now. We're broke. We don't have much money. And let's see. Yep, I do remember this part. There are some people coming up here pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. Because the gas is going to start closing. You know what? Let's fast forward this just a little bit here. All right. So what I'm doing right now, I don't recommend doing. You don't need to sit in one spot for very long. Look around, because if there's a sniper somewhere and he spots you, you're toast. I guess what I'm doing here is kind of watching to see if anybody's lagging with the gas, and letting the gas push them. Also, do not. I mean, sometimes you have to, but if you can help it, don't cause the gas to push you, because people will gatekeep you and they will try to sit at the edge of the circle and hold you out. And if you got gas pushing you, you really don't have much option as far as how you can rotate for cover or anything like that. So, highly recommend, rotating at least a few minutes or a few seconds before the gas actually closes in. All right, so I'm looking to see if I see anybody. I don't really see anybody. This, if you want to do that, you can. Just make sure you have cover when you're doing that, because if you have a sniper scope that gives off the glint, then you will give your position away if someone's looking your direction. Alright. We're going to see some action here in a minute, I hope. Also, while I'm watching myself, anytime you're moving, if you're not slide canceling, be practicing that. It's something I need to start practicing more of. But slide canceling is huge, especially when you're out in the open, because it changes the elevation of your head. It keeps you moving, constantly across the map. It makes it a little bit more difficult for somebody to snipe you than if you're just going straight across. They can kind of project the level of your head, and they can snipe you. So, Jedi sees somebody. He's up in the rocks somewhere. I never could really get a good view of him, I don't think. And he ends up being a little bit off to the right. Yeah, that's where he was last seen, but I was shooting at the bush just to make sure he wasn't in the bush. For me, anytime I get shot at and I can't see exactly where they're shooting from, I back out and try to reposition and get a different angle. Because if you don't know where somebody's shooting you from, even with the hit indicators, it's tough to, fight back. All right, so there you go. See, he's jumping off. See, look, it's a Wyatt skin. All right, so they launched a cluster strike. So, okay, I'm going to pause right here. All right, so if you look right up here, see the direction that... Here, let's go back just a little bit. Oh, here, let's go back right here. All right. Come on. Alright, so see, he's flying off. Now, if you watch right up here where my cursor is top left, see where that cluster strike launched from? That cluster strike launched from behind us. So I immediately look behind us, and that's where we start getting shot from. So I get down, I find cover, I'm plating up. I'm trying to figure out, okay, where are these guys at? And yeah, the game is lagging at this point. Not due to the game, due to my latency on this particular stream. So just kind of try to ignore that. Hopefully it doesn't hinder you being able to understand what's going on here. So I'm doing something really stupid right now. Don't just lay down here and do nothing, because it puts you in a real bad position, especially going prone. All right, so I am watching the gas. I'm trying to see what's going on. But then, okay, so right about now, I'm gonna try to figure out where the guy's at. And I know he was shooting me from this direction somewhere up. See, there he is. He's trying to shoot a grenade at me. So like, okay, he's missing with grenades. I'm gonna try to challenge this. And so he's still shooting, trying to stay hidden. That's the best thing you can do in a position like this, is just try to stay out of the line of sight. But at the same time, you want to try to peek and see where they're going. Okay, so I see where he's going. He's right at the edge of gas. So I'm making a mental note right now. Okay, he's over there. So I decide, okay, I'm going to disengage from this for now. I'm going to come to him. But then I think, I got this balloon right here, and why not use it? So, guys, if you are not using these redeploy balloons, they are huge, huge tools that you can use in this game now, ever since the update. I highly recommend using them. If nothing else, you can, go up and kind of get a vantage point of what's going on around you. But in this instance, I decided to use this to hopefully outplay this guy. So let's see what happens here. Alright, so last time I saw him, he was right in this area. I'm looking for him, and then right down here, see, he's right down here by this wall, near this truck. See where I marked? Alright, so that's where I last saw him. So I dropped down. I'm trying to come in behind him, get the upper hand a little bit. Now I'm like, okay, where is he at? I don't know. So now I'm like thinking, dang, I got the gas pushing me. Where is this guy? So this is where you got to listen. This is where footsteps come in huge. Footsteps and other noises. You hear? Okay, I hear him coughing to my right. There he is. I get him. Bam. All right, so now I'm stuck in the gas. I'm having to climb up the rocks. What am I going to do? The PDS system. This is the first time I used one. Deployed it. Huge, play right there. And then I get back on the balloon to shoot me up and get me out of the gas. I was really proud of myself on this play, guys. Like, I was really proud of myself. The way I just thought that out. I picked up that PDS because I was like, maybe I'll need this. Not to mention, the balloon helped me get out of the gas. So really, really good play right there. I highly recommend using the balloons. And the PDS systems can really come in handy. Excuse me. So I highly, highly, highly recommend using those. Now, I don't know what's going on here. What am I doing here? Yeah, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do what I'm doing. I mean, I'm trying to become more of an aggressive player, because if you don't engage in fights, you're not going to get any kills. I mean, sure, you can play this game and try to avoid people and try to make it to the last circle and then try to kill folks. But, see, I just, if this was the Car 98 sniper from Modern Warfare, I'd be hitting these shots. That guy would be down. He'd be dead. That could be a team wipe. I don't know. But this Car 98 sniper from Vanguard is just not the same. So, let's see what else is going on here. I know we don't win this match. I do know for a fact we don't win this match. There's 53 people left right now. I'm running around. My teammate's dead. I've got money to buy him back. So I'm trying to do that without dying in the process. Because if I do that, then somebody else gets my money, and it's no good. So we got a fire sale. All right, good deal. Got a fire sale. Always try to take advantage of a fire sale. Just know that buy stations will be hot. Anytime a fire sale is going on, people could be camping them. But see, I knew there was people that way, so I'm trying to avoid that right now, so I can get my teammate back. And I get myself in a predicament down here, because you're kind of out in the open. Make it to the buy station, no problem. But when you buy someone back, it lets people know that you're at the buy station. And I'm pretty sure if you're playing Warzone, if you've been playing for any amount of time, you know that. So I come here, I'm like, man, where's some cover? And I start getting shot at here in just a second. Yep, see? So I instantly try to find more cover. Now what am I going to do? I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Probably not a good chance of me coming out of this very well. I don't even know if I actually get some shots off on the guy or not. I can't see him. I don't know where he's at. So it's just, what do you do? So I said the best thing to do is just try to make a run for it, reposition, avoid going that way if I can. And so that's what I did. I have no plates. That's a huge thing right now. If you don't have plates, you're running. You risk one shot and you're done. So trying to avoid that guy, staying as much cover as I can, and maybe hopefully find some plates in the process. But not looking too good. This has already been looted pretty well. Come this way. Make sure I don't see anything down there. Make a run for the high ground. And I'm pretty sure this is about where get taken out. Or no, I think I actually make it out, but then my teammate runs up on some people. Yep. So let's see. This thing's been going 19 minutes already, guys. Almost 20 minutes. So if you've stuck around this long, thank you for watching this video. Not a whole lot going on in this gameplay. I really want to, see, here we go. Use the stems too, guys. The stems, they give you that little 2 or 3 seconds of extra speed right there. That can help you out, help you get out of a bad situation. Let's see what he's marking. See, I still haven't been able to buy him back. That's what's crazy. I found 1 plate. Need to work more on my slide canceling like I was talking about earlier. Need to get better at that. I don't always get it. And then I get to this loadout right here and somebody's camping it. So that was the end of that gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope to be able to provide you with better gameplay videos. This one was not one of my better gameplays for sure. I was pretty pleased with the outcome of that balloon play where, hit the balloon, drop over behind him, catch him as he's coming out of the gas. Then as the gas closes in on me, I'm able to deploy my PDS, which gives me enough time to plate up and get to the balloon to fly me out of the gas. So be mindful for sure where balloons are on the map in relation to how you're rotating, because those can really be game changers and lifesavers in this game. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really appreciate you watching. If you've watched this far, man, props to you, because I've been rambling for over 20 minutes now, and most of it's been probably pretty boring. But hopefully you found this video a little bit useful. Hopefully it helps you a little bit, gives you a few, ideas of things you can do. And, yeah, so thank you for tuning in. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Should be down that way, I think, or maybe that way. I'm not really sure these angles yet. But hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and we will catch you in the next video. Cheeky is out.